Hello, Steve Mills here, and it's great to be here again sharing some more great ideas and ways in which you can grow your business. And today I wanted to talk to you about the true cost of marketing advice. How much is marketing advice worth? And, I hear a lot of people in the business world out there talking about brand awareness and increasing awareness and driving traffic to your website and getting Facebook likes and, building your email list. And all those things are really good things. But ultimately, what they're about is lead generation and lead conversion. And so if you took the idea of you in your business getting some really good marketing and or sales advice and ask yourself a question, is it worthwhile? And the only real true answer is, what is the return on investment from that? And, if you think about, perhaps how much you're going to pay for that advice, that could be anything from, I suppose free. You could get some free advice from a friend or somebody that you know, or you could go onto YouTube and get some free advice on there. You might even be able to persuade a marketing consultant to give you a free 1-hour session. But the truth of the matter is, even if it's a matter of, going onto YouTube and spending quarter of an hour watching a video, there's still a cost. And that's probably the most expensive cost. And that is the cost to you in time. So I repeat, all that matters is the return on investment. So if you were to hire, the world's leading marketing expert, someone like Dan Kennedy, Jay Abraham, or one of those sorts of people, you're looking at somewhere around about $5,000. That's in dollars. That's $5,000 an hour. Now you may say to yourself, that's a lot of money. That's not worth it. Well, the truth is, once again, it's about the return on investment. If Jay Abraham gives you some advice and you implement that advice and it makes you £2 million, what problem have you got spending the $5,000? I'd spend that all day, every day, wouldn't you? I'd give him $5,000 a day if he made me 2 million. And so that's the real cost of marketing advice. Now, there's a bit of a problem with that, method and idea that it's all just about your return on investment. And that problem is that you don't know what your return on investment's going to be. And I'm sure you've heard marketing people out there telling you, come with me and, you'll earn all this money and, I'll double your leads and I'll show you how to set up an online business or an Amazon business. And, this time next year, you'll be a millionaire, And what do we think to all that? Well, we probably think it's all BS. And the truth of the matter is, some of it is and some of it isn't, but it's hard to distinguish from it. So for me, one of the keys that you need to decide upon is, as well as the return, is the risk factor. What is the risk? It might be, investing £1 million in TV advertising would create a phenomenal amount of money for your business. It might get you 10, 20 million back. But the problem is, either you haven't got £1 million to risk, or you really don't want to risk £1 million. And so that may not be the best idea that you've ever had. And so we need to mitigate the risk factor. Now, we also need to think about what could I do in my business to get some advice in order to move forward, because, if you looked at where you are now because of how well you've done in the past. That's the truth. The number of leads you generate, the number of sales you generate, what your turnover is, what your profit is, what every number in your business is based upon what you've done in the past and what you're doing now. Now, assuming you're not happy with the amount of profit and turnover and leads and success and happiness and fulfillment and all that sort of stuff that you've currently got, assuming that you want to do better, then, you've got to change. That's the bottom line. The old saying is, if you always do what you've always done, then you'll always get what you've always got. And, how true is that in life, in health, in business, in sales, in everything? So, if you want to change, if you want to do better, you've got to take some form of risk. Now, what I'd like to do is, if I may, just to take a few minutes of your time to explain how you can take a small risk with me. There is a risk, there's a small investment, but I would be almost flabbergasted if you didn't at least get a 10 times return on that investment. In fact, as I say that now, I'm just thinking, do you know what, that's so low, Steve. And so what I mean is, worst case scenario, if you make this investment with me, in fact, I'll go as strong as to say I will guarantee, providing you take the agreed actions, that you will get at least a 10% return on investment. In other words, for every pound you spend, you'll get at least 10 back with me. So let me tell you, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the program, and then I'm going to tell you what it involves, and then I'm going to talk to you about why you should, I believe, get involved with it. So firstly, what is it? It's called the Results Accelerator program. You can find details on my website. What it is a 9-month program. 9-month program to help you to grow your business. Now, this is for smaller businesses. If you're a big corporate, that's really not for you. But this particular service is a service for small businesses, and it's to help them to achieve two things: to help a startup business, maybe just started, maybe just going along, been established for a little while now, perhaps, or maybe you're thinking of starting a business, and it's to help you to get over that first hump, that first difficult problem called getting to £100,000, getting to 6 figures. If you're an established SME and perhaps you're turning over, I don't know, maybe 200, maybe 100, 200, 300,000, and you really want to get it to the next level, and the next level being 7 figures or over £1 million, then this program is also for you. The program's divided into 9 modules. And you can work on the program literally as fast as you like, but I recommend you do it over a monthly basis. And during that time, we're going to do several things. You're going to work with me on a one-to-one basis. We're going to have a monthly meeting together. And then we're going to have weekly calls where I talk to you about what you're doing, how well it's working, what we need to change, how we need to improve what's happening, and so on and so forth. You're also going to gain access to my online training. This is the best of me that I've recorded, my best ideas, my best strategies for growing a business. I've recorded onto video. You gain access to a website, gives you all the videos, all the information that you need, so that you can learn literally 24/7, or certainly in your own time. And in addition to that, you're also going to get what I call the Marketing Masterclass. The Masterclass group. So this is a master group, a group of people who get together once a month in order to try to help each other. So it's a bit like a mastermind group, actually. So it's a mastermind group to help you to grow your business. Everybody on the program gets together either in our offices in Portsmouth, or you can log in from online and do it from the comfort of your own office. Either way is absolutely fine. And again, this is all about helping you to make significant growth in your business. So that's really the program. So the question is it right for you? Is it something that you can use to grow your business. Let me tell you about the cost of it. So the cost, it's a 9-month program, and I'm breaking the program cost down to a monthly fee. It's £350, £350 a month. Now you may be thinking that's not a lot of money, or you may be thinking that is a lot of money. Either way, whatever your thoughts are, the one thing you should be thinking about is, will I get an increase in business of at least £350 as a result of working with Steve? And do you know what? That's such a minuscule amount of money. You know, you should be increasing business by, if you're a startup, I'd like to think by the end of the program, you're going to be on at least 10 grand a month. At least 10 grand a month. Right? It might not happen overnight, you know, it might do. You might get, you know, some. I'd think in the first month, my belief about this program is, for anybody that comes on the program, that in the first month you'll have earned more in additional unforeseen income, turnover and profit than the whole program will cost you. Remember, it's a 9-month program, and you'll have earned more than the cost of the program in month 1. So if you want to know more, if I'm at least you're at a level where you're interested enough to want to investigate this further, then your next step would be to book a strategy review meeting with me, either over the phone or online or in our office in Portsmouth. Either way is, again, absolutely fine. The purpose of that meeting is for me to find out a bit more about your business, and specifically your sales and marketing, for you to be able to find out a little bit more about me, and for us to be able to see if we feel that we can work together for constant and never-ending improvement of your business. And that's it. So if you want to know more, please go to my website. It's stevemills.co, and take a look. Sign up for the accelerator program. Or if you really just want to go for it, go to our services and sign up online. Book yourself in, and we can get your first meeting into the diary inside the next couple of days. So thanks ever so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. As ever, take action, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon.